Good afternoon. I'm back again. I just got back from outside. It is fucking brutal. Like I told you before, I had diarrhea, and I told you I'm gonna try some matcha tea because matcha tea does give you an energy boost. And Lord and behold, it gave me that energy. It gave me energy. Okay, it's not fucking crazy. It's I used it before and it did the same thing, but I haven't used it in a long time. And I guess since my system is clearing out now, and a little bit goes a long way. I did like less than a half a teaspoon. I felt much better afterwards, much better. But I had to go to the drugstore. Um, the place that I usually go to is much cheaper. But this one was close, so I was afraid if I had to go to the bathroom, it wouldn't have been good. It's too hot to be diarrheaing on yourself, and so on and so on. And my stomach is a bit upset. So I got me some Pebble Wisdom, and some, folks know that this is number one to have. They're dangerous to take if you take too many, but they do work. I didn't get the soft gel caps, which I usually like because they work faster, but they wanted like $12 for them. This one originally was $10.49, and they're capsules. I got them for $9, but still, it's very expensive. So they said take 2 before your first stool and 1 after every loose stool. So far, I know I took one. I found 1 this morning and I took it. I don't know. I'm out of work. I don't know. So I'm going to actually take these 2. And it says drink a lot of water. But when you drink a lot of water, when you diarrhea, to me, it gets worse. So I don't know. But I'm going to do what they tell me to do. So this is mineral or alkaline electrolytes in it. I've been drinking a lot of water for the past 2 days. A lot of waters. I bought me a lot of waters with alkaline and electrolytes because, with the kratom, it depletes you. I also drank while I was on the kratom, but I'm drinking more now because when I was dehydrated, it made the, how you call it, so people won't get offended, the withdrawal or whatever the fuck you want to call it, the symptoms less when you're hydrated. When you're dehydrated, you're tired, you feel like shit. So when you're hydrated, you feel a little much better than just feeling full-fledged fucked up. So anyway, I took the matcha tea, and I ain't saying I feel great, but I'm not really tired. I feel good. Now, I'm going to take my matcha tea with me to work because maybe I might need it for the night. If I have to stay up all night, sometimes I sleep. But if I sleep, at least I have the tea that would help me, do what I have to do. And I won't have that feeling of needing that fucking kratom. It's not only needing the kratom, it's the energy that I'm lacking from it. So I got it off the matcha. And the one thing about the matcha tea, because I had it before, I did it for a whole month, but like everything you take has a lapse time. After a month of taking it, it didn't work anymore. The energy wasn't there anymore, but it worked good for losing weight and everything else, but the energy level was gone. So it's not something for every day, but if it's helping me through these 10 days, I'm going to keep taking it. That's my thing. I'm going to keep taking it until I get myself totally clean out. So I said I was going to take a nap, but I couldn't. I needed to get these meds. And I got my, I bought some valerian root. But no wonder it makes you sleep because it says here you have to take this at night. So I'm going to try these at night because there's valerian root in the calm support. And there's also other things in there that I really do need. But it kind of fucks me up. So anyway, I'm going to try 2 of these. Not tomorrow morning. When the night comes. When I don't work at night. So I'm going to try that. I'm waiting for my, how you call it? My magnesium which works good. But even though it helps with the restless legs, I had a little bit of the legs moving back and forth was bothering me a lot last night. So, it could have been worse. It just could have been so much fucking worse. So, if I didn't have at all any magnesium in my body, it could have been like, I could have been jumping like jacks or whatever. But, 1 second. Hello? No, these people always calling my fucking house. As many times that I put on the recording, stop calling me. I'm not interested. They still keep fucking calling me. Anyway, I changed my whole Verizon package deal there. So the phone is leaving. I don't care about the phone. So that'll stop all that nonsense calling, because that shit is fucking annoying. They still got you on the list, and they still they don't which part. And then it's like it's a recording. It won't fucking stop. It's fucking annoying. So now, if later on I'm gonna take my Clonopin, and I'm gonna take another teaspoon of the what I said it was, the matcha tea. I'm gonna take it with me, but I'm gonna try not to drink too much of it, because the energy does last for a good while. Longer to me than the kratom. No offense, but it does. But with this, it's a little different, because when you don't get the energy anymore, and you don't get that downhead neither. I am just trying not to feel so bad during this little issue that I'm going through. So let's see what happens. Maybe I'll say within the next 5 days. Today's the third day. At 5 o'clock will be 3 days that I'll be no kratom. So right now I don't have that itchiness that I had last night. Maybe it's worse that night. I don't fucking know. But no, during the day I did have some feelings about needing and wanting. It wasn't a want, it was a fucking need, because I was feeling like shit. Okay. And in order to stop what I was going through, which people sometimes say it ain't symptoms, it was. And the only thing that was going to calm me down was a cup of tea, and I didn't want to go there. So I woke up like that a little bit, but it wasn't like I wanted the tea. I didn't go for it. It wasn't as intensive as it was yesterday. So I went and I did the Clonopin, fell asleep a little bit because I was still a little tired. Then I woke up with fucking diarrhea. Of course, the third day usually the diarrhea and all that shit starts. I should have been ready for that, but I wasn't. But now I have to go out because I have to go to work and then want to feel, it's too hot to be shitting in your fucking pants. And I'm gonna drink a lot of fucking water, and hopefully I'll feel okay when I go to work. I mean, I'm feeling all right now. Not as bad as I was feeling yesterday. Yesterday I felt kind of bad. In the morning wasn't that bad, but then it started getting a little fucked up by mid-afternoon. And that's when I said, up, past 48 hours, here it comes. Exactly that was said. Up, here it comes. 48 hours later, the shit started happening. I started feeling it. But I held on, yo. I held on. So guys, it's doable. But I ain't gonna knock you if you're gonna complain through it. Cause shit, who else are you gonna fucking talk to? I don't have nobody to talk to. I talk to the YouTubers, whoever listens to me, who don't well. Because I want to look back later, but I know my number one fight is gonna be the Clonopin. So on a scale between the Clonopin and the kratom, Clonopin is the worst. So, like I said, 36 days, cold turkey, almost 37, was the worst thing. I was thinking suicide. With kratom, you don't think suicide. I mean, at least I don't know. But I've read through some of the things that I joined that people have felt like that. I mean, but we're talking about people who've been 10 years taking 50, 60. I even heard one guy take 80 grams a day or a kilo a day. So that's why I say, if you're going to say that there's no repercussions at drinking a kilo a day, you got to be fucked up in the fucking head. Like, I can't stand drinking 3 grams, let alone a fucking kilo. Like, that's when you know whatever it is you're looking for, you're not going to find it. Because from what I understand, less is more. And it's always been like that. The less you take, the better you feel. If you take too much, you fucking vomit it. So I went through that experience the first time. I didn't know what I was really fucking doing until I started looking it up. I almost gave up. But I started doing it the right way, and it worked. And I got off the fucking opiates. So now it's the kratom that I just want to clean myself out of. So if today could be a workable day, it'll be okay. Like I said, I only get on YouTube when I feel okay, but sometimes I want you to know when I feel bad too, and yesterday I felt real bad, so I wanted to tell you how I felt. But they say every day is different, but the matcha tea really boosts my energy. Where I took the B12 and I took a little bit of matcha tea and some water, and it pepped me up a bit. I'm not feeling like I want a cup, like I need a cup of kratom. I don't have that addiction feeling right now like I had yesterday, that I was fucked up in the head. Mentally I was, and then physically I am just so fucking grateful that I made it through the fucking night. But let me tell you, I fought all the way. I kept getting up every 2 hours, even with the sleeping pill, tired as hell, because for some reason I was starving. I ate 3 things of popcorn. I don't know what that was about. Crackers that I fucking been there for fucking like 8 months. I ate those too. Drank milk. And I think it was the milk that gave me the diarrhea, folks. Because it's like my body was thirsty for something and the water wasn't working. I don't know what the fuck it was. But I know yesterday was kind of fucking intense for me. So today really marks the 3rd day in a couple of hours. 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 hours, marks 72 hours. So I might as well say 3 days. And I sure hope by the 7th day, I will be feeling like 100%. Right? The matcha worked and the B12 worked. I feel a little bit more comfortable. I'm not jittery. I'm not, all over the fucking place. And then I took that little walk. I didn't want to because I was feeling like shit a little bit. And then the matcha tea started giving me that little energy. So I was like, okay, then this is going to be part of my arsenal. Because one thing about the matcha tea, when it don't work, you're not going to fucking be down-headed all the time. So this will give me the opportunity to get that shit out of my system. And at the same time, don't suffer that tiredness all the time. But I'm going to still be drinking my B12. Don't get me wrong. Got to implement those B12s, help a lot when your energy is low. So right now, I'm going to concentrate on drinking 3 or... Okay, I drank like 4 bottles of water yesterday. I'm going to drink at least 2 more of these before I go to work because it's very hot. And then I'll take 2 more to work and just keep drinking water and drinking water and drinking water and drinking water and drinking water. Guys, you can do it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I mean, there's going to be probably... Tonight will probably be a good night. I don't know. Tomorrow will be a bad night. I don't know. But if you can get past 3 days, some people say after the 3rd day, it gets better. So I'm hoping, I'm keeping my fingers crossed, guys. Pray for me. Cha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, pray for me. I must be feeling a little better because I do feel a little better. Cha-la-la-la-la-la, pray for me. Anyway, I see you guys. Send you my love.